Hey guys, I'm Tyler, Wtphu, and we're back with Tales of Zestiria now. Um, Before talking to Maven, actually, I came to a really bad realization, and it took me a long time to figure this out, but the conversations I have with um, Rose, they're here so I can actually check out, actually, so let me just attack these because they might give me a gem, if not any bonuses. So let's first talk to and see Alicia. Let's find out where we can go from there. I'll be honest, because
I wonder what happened to Alicia. Let's go to her house.
okay. And there's a skit to the children, Savid.
But man, those brats in Lady Lake. Are all the kids that bad these days?
Well, if society's abandoned them, I don't know. Is there any other way for them to survive besides a life of crime?
It is a sad era we live in.
That has nothing to do with it. Those delinquents were kicking sand in the face of those of us honestly struggling through life. They're just ignorant of the real world, don't you think?
Hey, don't look at me when you say that.
Rose. So those are the things you have to think about, huh?
I don't think, I just do. Ugh, let's stop talking about this.
You mean you're just spontaneous? That's awesome.
Yes. No matter the circumstances, it's up to each person to decide how she wants to live her life and for what she must be held accountable. But Rose understands that instinctively, without thinking. Very impressive.
Seriously, can we change the subject?
Maybe the experience of abandonment will get those kids to realize the importance of responsibility. Thanks to you guys pointing them in the right direction. I hope so.
Yeah.
If it were that easy, the age of chaos would be over already.
True. Okay, so let's talk to Alicia. Let's find out what Alicia has to do and continue and talk with Alicia, see what happens.
Saray, wait!
How did it go?
Fortunately, we were able to prevent rumors from spreading. Though in the end, I did have to prostrate myself.
Prostrate?
That must have been hard.
Don't worry, it's fine. I did go a bit too far after all. The Wtphu family has been surviving as a branch of the Imperial family. But my mother was born to normal citizens, and was later courted on a whim by my father. So everyone forgave me and assumed it was natural I didn't follow politics.
Really? Wow.
Milady.
And so... that's why I wanted to do the right thing. I wanted to gain acceptance from everyone in honor of my late father and mother. Was I wrong in the end?
I shall go fetch some more tea.
Let's leave her alone, just for a moment.
Right.
But she has to bear so much, so she's adamant as is just because of... like, so she gets, like, skirted away and accepted. No, she gets, like, her mom's normal, her dad's rich, but that, fudge. I'm sorry, Alicia. She goes through so much for someone who was only pulled into it because of a marriage. At the same time, people don't take you seriously because of that same fact, so... not too sure what to do now. Fish and chips.
What are you doing?
I'm fusing different types of equipment together.
Oh, you mean the thing that's a royal pain and takes forever?
Yeah.
By fusing equipment, you bring out its full potency and create something entirely new. Isn't it wonderful?
No.
Boy, I'll say.
We Seraphim have plenty of time on our hands, so it's important to have hobbies.
That's your hobby?
But if I finish this meal, I kind of wonder what's gonna happen. So I want something to happen, but oh, Edna learns fusion. That's cool. What is this? Oh god, this is the God Eater challenge. Let's try it out. Why not? But what is this?
Being a princess sure sounds rough.
Nations and politics are like an entwined spiderweb full of people's desires. If you are too full of ideals, you'll be entangled in the web instantly.
But still, I don't want to say that Alicia's completely wrong.
Especially since we know the reason why she's been working so hard.
In times like these, Alicia's straightforwardness is a truly valuable asset. However, a sword that is too hard can break easily.
True, and besides, Alicia does make sound arguments.
Isn't that a good thing?
It's like, you know how if someone pointed out your wrongdoings, it really hits you? You'd probably get discouraged, or even snap.
They're only human after all.
Meaning that by pushing her sharp reasoning on others, it causes cognitive dissonance and turns people against her. So that's it.
Even though she's right, she's met with hostility. And she faces her challengers straight on, which in turn only brings forth even more hostility.
So that's why she worries so.
Sounds like quite a load the princess has to carry.
I'm sure it's tough on her.
However, I don't think Alicia's feelings are completely misguided. Though we may need to assess the situation to know for sure.
Alicia isn't the only one. I need to see for myself as well.
Okay. Is that... Okay, so that one's done. Okay, so let's check out that. Actually, I was gonna try it out. Let's try it. This is for the God Eater thing. I don't know if it's gonna kill me or not. Fudge. Crucible thing.
You don't scare
Oh,
me!
cool.
Torrents of wind!
Oh, that really hurts so far.
Tiger Blade!
Dark Decay! Lord of Wind!
Flaming Fire!
This one's tough. Don't slack on the
Saint
fence.
Zero!
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Saint Zero!
Go! Now's my chance!
Dragon Blade! Dark Star! Saint Zero! Here it
Cool.
goes! Binding Vortex! Here it goes! Binding Vortex!
Maybe if I attack more distance.
Aim and fire! Here it goes!
Okay.
Saint Zero! Here it goes! Binding Vortex! Alright!
This is bad. Watch your
Carve my path!
Can I leave? I can't escape. Fuck.
Blue Flurry! Dark Star!
Okay, so let's see.
There!
Oh god, God Eater, I hate you so much. I'm not level up yet.
Blistering Fangs! Open the way for it!
Come on, no, get away, get away,
Aim
get
and
away.
fire! Here it goes!
Come on.
Aim and
Come
fire!
on.
Here it goes!
Take this!
Saint Zero! Blistering Fangs! Open the way for it! Aim and fire!
Oh,
Blistering
it's so
Fangs!
difficult. I don't
Saint
like it.
Zero! Rose, get back! Quickness!
Guess I screwed up.
Yeah, you kinda did. Okay. Oh god.
Be careful! Here it goes! Weak! Saint Zero! Here it goes! Not yet! I need a hand!
Thank you.
Fire! Here it goes! Open the way for it!
Come on.
Aim and fire! That's the way! Open the
Oh,
way
more
for it!
Nagi. This is the basic one, actually.
Saint Zero! Here it goes! Whoa!
Rose, you idiot.
This is bad!
Oh
I
god.
need a hand!
Take this!
Rose, get back!
Unleash your hidden power!
Aim and fire! Here it goes!
Come on,
Open the way
don't
for
kill
it!
me yet.
Blistering Fangs!
God, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
Here it goes! Open the way for it!
Come on.
Aim and fire!
Come
Blistering
on.
Fangs! Everything okay, Zavid?
How am I so hurt? Oh god. god, how do I help myself with this?
Last one! Deep Squall! Too close!
Oh god.
Hang on, everyone! Too close!
Blistering Bang!
Aiming fire! Here it goes! Open the way forward! Blue flash! Blistering bangs! Aiming fire! Blistering bangs! Laser vortex! Saint Zero! Blistering bangs! Open the way
Man,
forward!
it looks like I'm gonna live so far.
Aiming fire!
Oh god,
Blistering
it's so
bangs!
hard.
That was radiant, Edna!
Oh god.
Suppose I could learn from your level of reserve.
Oh god. I'm gonna stop here. That was only battle 1. I'm gonna stop here for now. Wait until Amen. Sure, you're gonna wait for me.
That was a difficult battle.
Yes, it was.
Let's restore our vitality.
Cool.
Hey, you there! Take this to the inn.
You! This is all your damn fault!
Hurry up, kid!
Honest
All the
work.
grown-ups do is order us around, day in and day out. You call this saving us? Some shepherd you are. Screw you!
Well, I guess that's that of it.
Looks like they've turned to honest labor now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it did make us popular, that's for sure.
For the kids.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as they're keeping out of trouble.
Saray.
Well, let's go to the inn. Let's find out what you have to say.
Find anything?
Yeah.
We know that Heldolf was stricken with a great deal of pain and hardship.
It seems almost like some kind of curse.
I can see that. Bound to the curse that is eternal loneliness.
During our most recent encounter with him, he taunted Saray, preying on his emotions and trying to bait him into becoming a fallen shepherd. But afterwards, he reached out to Saray and tried to convince him to join his ranks.
The Lord of Calamity, reaching out to the shepherd.
I want to know, just what happened to Heldolf to make him the man we see today?
But that would infringe on the old man's taboo.
We don't even have a clue what that really means. Maybe this is selfish of us, but still.
Is there no chance you can help?
Follow me.
Ooh.
Maven, are you sure about this?
There's no point in stories if we lose the future in which to tell them. No taboo is worth that fate.
So that bug holds the secret? Lila, you okay? You okay, Lila? Move. Move! Move. Where did he... Oh, he went up the staircases. Like, I respect that he tried to keep, tried to respect the taboo, but at the same time, it's... Okay. What is this?
Oh man, nice! Check it out! That huge thing has carvings all over it!
Is this from the era of the gods? I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh boy, more fodder for our resident nerds.
What's that?
What? What? Here's some stuff too. Let's touch you. Wait, in front of monolith. This is a really big monolith. I see how it is.
To most people, this monument is nothing more than a lump of rock. However, the storyteller of time can harness its true capabilities.
Capabilities?
The storyteller of time?
The one who passes stories to future generations. Stories of humans, seraphim, hellions, shepherds, the Lord of Calamity. It is my clan to whom that fate has fallen. A storyteller is to be a dispassionate observer. He must not interfere in world events. But I am prepared to accept the consequences.
Is that an earthen Historia?
Ooh.
There are more of them?
The others were fine, but this one had to be shielded from the eyes of men. So I kept it for myself.
Then this must be...
Yes, this is a record of the dawn of chaos. Come, experience the truth of the dawning of this age. Perceive the light. Perceive the darkness. Place your hands upon the monolith.
Okay. Nothing? Okay.
Then, close your eyes. Foroshkus were kusaresko, wervek furiek ohish kehem omem. Do not
What?
ponder the answer for now. Simply feel. Understand?
What's going on?
What happened?
Oh, cool. We're
Where
inside
is
the.
this? I've never seen this place
Zestiria.
before.
We're experiencing the dawn of chaos. So I suppose this would be...
Camlon, the Origin Village.
Well, might as well go on.
Undisagreed.
Undisagreed. Cool. Let's go forward. Let's find out what's. Yeah, this is so weird.
Pretty big crowd here.
No kidding. General, this is absurd. How long must we keep living like this?
I am protecting you from the invasion by the forces of Highland. I'd expect you to be more grateful, Shepherd.
Huh? This guy's the previous shepherd?
You have occupied our village for half a year now. This isn't protection, it's house arrest.
Not to mention, the Kingdom of Highland is only acting against us because Roland's moved their army here in the first place.
Looks like they can't hear us.
The earthen Historia shows that which has transpired.
The strategic importance of this location cannot be overlooked just because the Shepherd founded a village here. You can trust Highland would say the same.
Oh, that's
What, so
held
it was
off?
inevitable?
When one considers the rise of the Highland Valkyries, yes.
I've had enough. Just leave us. Michael, are you really okay with this? Those bastards are treating Lord Maltelis' shrine as their own fortress! How much longer must they blaspheme the Seraphim?
Brother!
It's okay, Muse. He's right that Camlon happens to be a strategically crucial location, given that we're here along the northern border. An army that controls this territory can send troops to the enemy's capital at will. Their interest in our land is sad, but understandable.
Do you really trust the words of that tyrant?
They will do as they will. We must focus on what we believe in. As a lone shepherd, with no other family in the world to call his own, I vow to protect Muse and everyone else. I swear it.
So the Origin Village was occupied by Heldalf.
And then dragged into the chaos of war.
Still, you can understand why neither army could leave it alone.
Ugh.
Is something wrong, Mikleo?
Huh? Oh, well...
The
The
baby.
humans were treating Maltelis with scorn and contempt. No wonder his blessing was lost. But there's probably more to the story. Let's head towards the shrine.
Let's do
Right.
it. This will explain Maltelis, I guess. This is so cool. So dope.
Could it be Rollins has noticed Michael led Lord Maltelis away from the capital?
What?
No, much more likely it's just a feint to draw out the forces of the Northern Territory. They just want a pretext to declare war.
This is absurd.
I can move
Thoroughly
actually.
absurd. But that's humans for ya.
Sounds like Edna.
You said it. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Okay, so he moved Maltelis? Who is Maltelis?
According to what the shepherd said, the shrine is full of malevolence, and the village is beginning to lose its blessing.
Oh no, is Maltelis going to become a Hellion?
Let us put faith in the shepherd. He said he would never allow that, even should it cost him his life.
But still, if the shepherd would be lost anyway, Wouldn't it be better for us just to evacuate while we can?
There's no way that someone like Michael could ever do such a thing.
Sounds
Right.
like Layla.
He's the shepherd. He couldn't just abandon Maltellus and let him succumb to malevolence.
Saray.
Unless... I feel like he took Maltellus into himself and therefore accepted and absorbed malevolence? I can only say that much. And then he fought
If this
with him.
podunk town can serve as the key to successful conquest of the Northern Territory, then I can suffer the ire of one measly shepherd. What is it?
An enemy attack!
From who?
The Northerners have arrived!
Cool.
No, it appears to be the Highland Army!
I will not rise to their bait. Assemble the troops. We shall retreat.
We will make no counterattack!
Would you have me throw men away on some meaningless skirmish with Highland? Don't be an imbecile.
He's
Guess
smart
this
at
town
this.
is destined for the scrap heap after all.
Really?
Have the order to retreat given at once.
Unbelievable! Doesn't he care about the happiness of the villagers?
This trivial nonsense is what got the entire village wiped out?
Yeah. And then the fight happens.
Stop it!
Saray.
Knowing we can't do anything to intervene just makes it worse.
What on earth is Heldolf doing?
Heldolf abandoned the village and fled.
What is he trying to...
Filthy Roland scum! Sneak into the mountains, will you?
Oh, Michael.
There's more over here.
What, Michael didn't get... Michael got spared? How?
How could this happen?
Shepherd, Muse has gone to the shrine
What?
to beg the Roland's army for assistance.
But Heldolf's already run away! Muse,
Please be safe.
hurry to the shrine!
Right.
They've said the same things at the same time. Cool. Interesting. Just how similar they are.
Wait, please!
Lila, what's going on?
I understand that, as a fellow shepherd, you feel strong empathy toward him. That is normal. But please, do not forget what Maven told us. You too, Mikleo.
I'm sorry. It's just... we can already tell this isn't going to end well.
We've learned more than enough here to put the pieces together at this point.
But we still need to see this through, don't we?
But then...
Let's go.
Right.
What I don't get is where does
Mikleo
Lila
looks out
play?
of character, to say nothing of Saray.
Well, of course. He was bound to notice before too long.
Yeah, when you add in the fact that none of this is heading for a happy ending.
We all picked up on it. Mikleo, Muse, and the Shepherd all look too similar not to.
Let's go. We're very close to the whole truth.
Of Maltellus? I can only imagine what actually happened because the shepherd looked weak at something. Did he take Maltellus into himself? And there she goes, dead. Or crying.
The child! The child!
Which child? Is Saray that child?
He's alive. Oh, he's alive. But, oh my god!
What?
Now tell us.
Maltellus left?
All is lost. Maltellus has become a Hellion.
What?
And this innocent child
Has been marked?
due to the insipid ambitions of one man.
Brother! Wait!
What? What is he doing?
No! Don't! Please!
What is he doing?
Brother!
O ye who brought us this misfortune, I grant thee eternal solitude!
What?
No! Heldolf, live now and forever in a hell of your own making.
What just happened? He sacrificed
This
the baby.
Is my answer.
And what did killing the baby do? What did the baby do? Oh, the baby was turned Hellion. Is that it? Or was he the baby himself? Was Saray the baby himself?
Stop!
So, they anticipated our retreat. You are the Valkyries, I take it?
Or did he curse Heldoff? Did he
Lightning! General!
Did he curse Heldoff right then and there?
Heldolf, prepare yourself! What on earth?
Well, I don't understand the answer. So that's how Heldoff turned immortal, wanting to die? Is that how his curse
Stay away
ended?
from us, you monster!
Is that how everything happened for his curse? So that's how Heldoff got his turned to Seraphim.
So that's what went down.
So Kittybeard didn't become a Hellion. He was made one.
One bearing the most terrible curse there could possibly be.
And the one responsible for it was the previous shepherd.
So then,
He was the baby? So Mikleo was that baby?
Is this the same village?
If it's not over yet, then there must be more to it.
It's not over, huh? Mikleo.
We gotta be close to the end. Shouldn't we just take a quick gander before we head back?
You look pretty bummed out by this.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or
Sorry
is
I'm
it-
not more bummed out myself, I mean.
You don't need to apologize for that.
I feel like
Whenever a friend of mine is down, if I'm not feeling the same way, I always feel like maybe something's missing from me.
It's just like he said, Rose. There's nothing you need to apologize for. In fact,
Yeah. Sorry.
Huh?
If anything, we should be the ones sorry for making you worry so much.
we just need a little more time to get our feelings sorted out. We'll be fine. You can count on it.
Gotcha.
I kind of feel like in that action of Michael the Shepherd making Heldoff a Hellion, the baby that he killed turned into a Seraphim. And then that kind of explains how Mikleo and Saray grew up, because they were brothers, but one was sacrificed. I don't know. Let's find out. He was purified into a Seraphim, I guess. Let's go. Let's find out the truth. Wait, no. Is it backwards? 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 Okay. Oh, that's
My
how it
goodness.
was?
What happened? Such...
Oh, shoot. That explains everything. Old man went to the origin village. He starts it up again with just Seraphim. Mikleo was found. Saray was found, and then that is how they started growing up together. That makes so much sense.
Thick malevolence. I feel sick. Malevolence of this impossible magnitude can only mean one thing.
Now tell us!
Born far too early by the looks of it. Poor mother and child. Neither of you deserved this. Perhaps this too is fate.
That child's human!
Are we not all the same when we first breathe this air, save for the vessel we chance into?
But a child born so premature won't last but a few months.
That's Saray.
Probably so.
Zenrus!
Muse! My goodness!
No, that's...
What happened here?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We have to seal off the malevolence before it drifts into Elysia. Who's that child? Celine's? Could it be she was with child?
In order to contain Mount Tellus within this land, you would be the sacrifice to seal the path to Elysia? But Mount Tellus is using the land itself as his vessel. Even if we can trap him here, it would be no more than empty consolation.
I understand, but even so, this is something that we humans have brought upon ourselves.
And the shepherd?
I take it that the shepherd has finally fallen?
That may be so, but fate has blessed us with a thread of hope.
You don't mean to say you will raise these children to become the shepherd and his sub-lord?
For a human and a seraph child raised together, anything is possible. However, it all depends on these children.
Saray.
I humbly accept your two small beacons of hope.
Gramps!
Zenrus, I have not the words to thank you. Farewell, my dearest child. Mikleo.
Oh, so I was right. He died as a baby, but he was so pure that he transcended into a seraph. God damn it. That's so sad. I feel so sad. I feel
Gramps!
so sad.
So, Saray, you were a survivor from that village.
And our boy Mickey was refashioned into a seraph.
So I was a sacrifice.
You can cry if you want.
I feel so
Why would I
sad.
cry? I'm surprised, to be sure, but I'm not sad. And now we know where Mount Tellus is. Now the only thing left is our answer.
Right.
So does this mean we've found it?
I know now what path I want to take. Though I'm not sure that counts as an answer.
Very well then. Let's consult with Maven once more.
I feel so
Hey, where'd he go?
sad.
Just a little while ago, he was activating the hidden powers of this monolith. He's probably still around here somewhere.
You're right. Let's go look for him.
I feel so sad. I feel all so sad.
Come to think of it, I wonder how this monolith works. How do you think it activates the Earth in Historia?
Probably because this is an Earth Pulse Nexus, don't you think?
Earth Pulse?
I'll let Terror Firma herself do the explaining.
The Earth Pulse is a manifestation of the power of Mother Nature that permeates the Earth.
Exactly. Logren has been known for centuries as a spot where several branches of the Earth Pulse intersect.
If you're already such an expert, why call on me?
Because when you say it, it's that much more adorable.
Interesting.
So, the Earth in Historia is reacting to the Earth Pulse.
Could you repeat that in English for dumb bums like me?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, let's say instead that there's all this water bubbling up here. Then the Earth in Historia would be like a water wheel. When the wheel goes round, it grinds out the record of history, just like it was milling grains.
Oh, okay. Makes sense to me. But then why are the Earth and Historia behaving like a water wheel?
Probably...
I told you. The Earth Pulse is the power of the Earth.
Oh, I see. So if Mount Tellus made the Earth in Historia, and he's using the Earth itself as his vessel...
Then probably it's the force of his will that's making them do that.
Okay. that makes some sense. Oh, this lets us like review them? Okay. So I guess that makes sense. This was the beginning of Heldoff and how he came to be. He was made commander in Roland's. Was this strict but powerful. But then that doesn't explain why. So I don't know what's trying to. I'm trying to formulate my head behind this. Catches on fire. Everyone leaves them. Okay, I remember now. What I'm trying to remember and trying to figure out is how does Michael's answer in making Heldoff a Hellion, his answer to the problem against Maltellus turning into a Hellion. I'm not sure how that is supposed to connect everything, because sure, Michaelia was turned into a Seraphim through sacrifice. I don't understand why turning Heldoff into a Hellion was the correct answer. Because that still leaves a problem with Maltellus becoming a Hellion, and that created the Lord of Calamity that is going to bring the world to its own end and only make it a place for just malevolence. That his stillborn baby dies? No, this goes back to his curse. That's probably baby Miklia. Or his unborn baby, I don't know. He killed his own baby. Where does it go from there? He tried hanging himself, killing himself, drowning himself, burning himself, poisoning himself. And he let Hellions attack him, I guess, now that he's grown older. But he absorbs the power, I guess. Okay. Welcome, Lord of Calamity Heldoff. What? Cool. So let's find Maven. Oh god, hold on. I hate the locked keys. Let's find Maven.
What a sad turn of affairs. There was more to it than just Heldoff and the shepherd Michael. So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
What happened to that village was so ghastly. You can sort of see how Michael finally came to do what he did.
But what does that solve?
No one except maybe his closest friends ought to buy "I was in the depths of my despair" as an excuse.
To what, turn him into a Hellion?
The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
That's true. It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity. Without the curse, Old Sourpuss never would have hated the world so much. Never would have wanted it to turn into a world of Hellions.
You can't blame the people of Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. But I get the sense that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Some of the blame, too, has to go to the former shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Mountellus away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Mountellus to transform into a Hellion.
That's right. If they'd only talked about it more openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation.
It also looks like the former shepherd didn't really trust anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those who believed in the shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
True enough. He may have genuinely wanted every one of them to be happy. But if he never shared this desire with anyone, then...
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldelf did was unspeakably cruel. That he would toss strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this comes down to black and white, that's for sure.
Well, Maven told us just to feel and experience what had happened. We'll go tell him what we felt.
Yeah, I feel so sad. Mikleo was a human. That I and Mikleo were supposed to be growing up together regardless. I feel all so sad.
You're back.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one involved was fully in the wrong, but no one was really right either. That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Saray, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf. The shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer?
Dunno if it counts as one.
There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village. And what he's trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see. So then you...
really are an idiot.
Yep. Saray is Saray, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
That means you're dying along.
Taking his life, I would expect.
Saray.
Can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether you truly will not waver. Or rather, whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
What?
Wait, are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Put bluntly, yes.
Well,
in order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be severed. Show me how that is done.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in time? You can't be talking about...
How to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense now.
Old man.
Now then, show me!
Wait, is that... Why do I have to fight you?
Look out! Don't hold back! I certainly won't!
But even if there is a way to sever the bonds of strength...
And if we were to actually use it...
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, Shepherd!
Do not let Maven's conviction go to waste.
So he's trying to die as well? So he's an immortal king too? I feel bad. Why is he telling us to look out and he's trying to end the fight?
Up here!
Look out! Multiple curls!
Blade
bang!
Rain of fire!
Sonic flurry!
Dancing flame! Crown fire!
Tiger blade! Dragon bang! Sword rain! Howling deluge! It's time! Howling blade! Full tempest! Yeah! Tiger
He's
blade!
so much HP though.
Dragon bang! Sword rain!
Death wounds! Glimmer dragon!
Force!
I have so much HP.
Beast of War! Look out! Blade bang!
I don't like this.
Lord of fire!
Resilient aim!
Molten wall!
Be gone! Look out! Dragon bang! Holy Sonic flurry! This isn't over! Look out!
Here! Molten wall!
I won't lose! Over your protection!
Rain of fire!
I won't lose! Oh, holy waters! Heal our wounds! It won't hit! Look out!
Burning echo! Break through!
Look out ahead! Look out! That did it! Get resilient! Don't just start in there! Here goes!
Calamity
Lightning vortex!
Rain of fire!
Here goes! Lord of water! My foe is the heavens! The vortex swallows you!
I'm dying. I want to save you.
Blistering bangs! This is for you! Blistering bangs!
Rain of fire!
I don't need to.
You're careless! Usher in!
What? Uh-oh.
Luminous saber!
It wasn't strong enough.
Blistering bangs! Binding vortex!
Sorry.
Aim and fire! Rose, get back! Aim and fire!
I command you.
You're careless!
Oh, come on, Rose. What are you doing? Get back up, get back up, get back up, get back up.
Rose! Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex!
Gather and
Look out!
protection.
Go on!
Saint Zero!
Barrier.
Open the floodgates!
Look out!
Bubble arrow! Aim and fire!
Gravity rolls up.
Aim and fire!
Traffic trigger.
That's
Violence
it!
and
Here!
humility.
That's it!
Rose, get back! Burst! Blistering bangs! Binding vortex!
God damn it, Rose.
Aim and fire! Blistering bangs! Aim and fire!
Torrents of wind.
Come on, Rose.
You're careless!
Rose, here! Blue flurry! Here goes! Saint Zero!
That's it! Now then! Usher in this! Luminous
You're
saber!
pretty
good.
Here! You're careless!
Okay, why does he have face?
Blistering bangs!
That's
Binding
it!
vortex!
You're careless!
Here, Saint Zero! Here goes! Open the way forward!
Stop dying, Rose.
Here!
Rose!
Embarrassing!
That's it!
Burst! Rose, get back! You're in Aim and fire! Here goes!
Rising Phoenix! Yeah! Esper Dream! Frozen
Burst!
Can't!
Blistering bangs! Binding vortex!
Which is going to have.
Come on.
Rose!
Embarrassing!
That's it!
Burst! Here goes!
Heal my ailment.
Dream Slasher!
Blue Fury! Here goes! Open the way forward! This is for you! You're careless! This is
This doesn't look good!
Got you. Are you okay, Maven? Please
What
don't
I want
die.
to see is not a mere display of strength.
So you really are immortal?
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Maven.
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dazzle said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it? I'm not a Hellion. Even if you make use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After all, to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with Heldolf as well.
But Maven, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Saray. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
But if you will die for the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila.
Now then, Saray.
I don't like this. I love it.
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words, but with the spirit of belief. I shall end this. Luminous Saber!
Ow.
It is a damned shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
What?
No, just a little bit more. Even when they resented their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray, Saray and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence, they came all this way to stand here together.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Saray, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Saray, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake? I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before. Do I need to say it again?
No.
If the shepherd Saray truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the Age of Chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Saray!
Everyone.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right. Let's go!
Come at me!
Lord of Water!
They're resilient. Don't just charge in there.
Break down! Maven! This is...
Sorry, Maven.
my answer!
Old man!
Maven?
What happened? You're not immortal, are you?
I thought I could hold out until you finished it, but...
Maven?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
You're not wrong, but I have no regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
He's not immortal.
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
You should have told us.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she believed was right for all of you. And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I promise. I'll never forget what you've told me, Maven. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Saray, you've... Never did I imagine I would die with others by my side. Thank you.
Maven. I feel all kinds of sad again. If Dazzle wasn't enough, Maven is the next one. Yay.
Let's go!
To Camlon?
Yeah. Maltellus should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Looks like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
Oh, God. Title level up, Red Iris Gem. Oh, God. God damn everything. First we lose. Oh God, first we lose Dazzle, and then we lose freaking. We find out that Micleo was dead, and God damn it, we keep losing people all the goddamn time.
So if we cut the tie between Maltellus and Heldalf, we'll be home free, right?
I'm not so sure about that. He's strong enough to use the Earth itself as a vessel. Will that really be all that it takes?
Right. We'll probably have to purify all the malevolence attached to the land as well.
Is that right, Layla?
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Yes.
Yep.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
He's got to be doing that on purpose.
Originally, he was the one who would purify the land. His power was the blessing of the land itself.
Like a natural purification of sorts, huh?
Don't think that's gonna be enough this time.
Certainly the activities of the shepherds also contributed to the Earth's natural purification from the outside.
But now it's just Saray, and no one else.
Well,
we need to have a plan of action before moving on. But all the same, we can't sit around brooding all day.
For sure.
Layla! So this is actually going to be the final episode, but I don't know. Fudge, I didn't mean to do that. But, I feel all sorts of sad now. Everyone's dying on me and everything. I'm gonna take a break from this, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I feel so sad. I feel sad for Micleo. I feel sad for Saray, for Michael, for Maven, Lila. She still hasn't told her side of everything. God damn, everything is all. Oh God, it's so sad. I'll see you guys in the next episode, okay? Bye, guys.